Hey guys, it's LayBae, and I'm back with a new video for the new year, for the new everything. And I wanted to start off newly and fresh, walk you guys step by step, through everything that I have to go through and everything that I do to make sure that it comes out very nicely. So tips and advice is always appreciated. Thank you so much. I've been working on a new project lately that I wanted to start, so this will be something new that I would like to do, and this will be the first series video. So let's go. So I had recently found this picture. I don't remember if I found it off of Facebook or Instagram, but yeah, I had to change it black so I can be able to use it because I don't know why every time I print it with color it just bleeds extra. So I put it in black and white, and I also made it smaller. So this is my beautiful printer. It's very nice. It works really good. It prints out pretty nice lines on certain things, but certain things that have a lot of color in it, like I said, it really bleeds out sometimes. So when you do it with this paper, take the little extra paper out. You don't need that at all, just put that to the side, put that over there. And then yeah, that's all we need. That beeping noise is so random because I guess it lets you know that's when it's good or something. So, you press it out to make sure it's not stuck or anything. So it's good. And I got everything prepared. I got my needle, my sterilized gloves on. I also have my batteries also charging on the side. I have it on 6. Yep. So that's just for the extra information, and my lucky marker. So I'm waiting for it to print out. So it looks something like this. Turn it to the side. And then it prints out. But that one was really small, so I had to do it again. I was just like, yeah, it did come out nice, but I was like, I kind of want to do it just a little, like almost small, medium, to work on it. So definitely a big difference between the two. You can see how small the other one was. So yeah. So I have my new skin, laid out. Time to rip it open. Let's get this party started. Rip beyond the plastic. I've been acting brand new. Like let's get this over with. But put the skin down. Make sure it's nice and flat. Everything's great. How I usually put my stencils down, I use the stencil stuff, just the basics, So you gotta rub that in for a little while, so that's gonna take a little minute, so I'll be back after that. So at this step, I had to cut the stencil out. So I was cutting the stencil out. But it was taking a little while because I was watching TV at the same time. So then my fake skin was getting dry. And I was just like, oh my God, I need to cut this out immediately. So at this point, I started realizing that it was bleeding a lot, and I was a little nervous about how it would turn out. So I was trying to get all of the basic lines of, the stencil. So I was unsure. I'm like, I don't know. But I'm hoping. So at this point, I'm tapping it down, making sure that everything, praying that it hopes it come out good. But it's okay because that's why I have my marker and my pen. So I have to fill in. Time to fill in. So a lot of places it bled out a lot during the pants and in the face, so I had to re-sketch everything. Tried to fill in best as possible so I can be able to see at least the lines of what I'm trying to see, basic things. But overall, trying to fill in the lines, keep up with the stencil itself was very difficult. It could have been how the stencil turned out when it was bled out and everything, but it definitely made the process of getting the tattoo all together hard because a lot of the ink was just mashed together, and I had to try to distinguish, what line was, or what was shading, or it was very difficult, but yeah. I want to start off by saying that doing his fingers was probably, I want to say number 2 as one of the hardest things I had to do, because it's just like, it's so hard trying to pick up what the stencil was, so I was just holding on. I don't know, for me, I like to hop around a lot. Like once I get done a certain section, I'll go to a different section. It just keeps me more leveled. It keeps the whole stencil for me leveled. So if I might work at the top, but then I'm gonna go start on a better line that makes me feel more comfortable. I started moving towards the top, and then I was like, yeah, nah, I think I'm gonna start work my way down first, and then I'm gonna go back to the top last. Like, the hand is so weird looking. Like, I can't even explain it. Oh man, time to start at the bottom. That was probably the first number one hardest thing to do on him, because the stencil did not come out great for the pens at all. So at that moment, I had to remember how the outline of the stencil was, what was drawn on from my marker. But even that, of me tattooing, smeared it a little bit. And I'm just like, oh man, okay, well, let's get down to the basics. So the shoes was definitely like the third hardest thing, because I was like, oh man, like trying to make sure that the shoes are lined while it's also a black shadow underneath. It was very difficult. Finishing the whole bottom part of that took a lot of time. It looks like it took a little while, but I had to think specifically on how I needed my lines to go because everything is just so, as you can see, it was just so close together. So I was trying to make sure that everything was where it needed to be. Same thing for the head. I had to really take my time and look at everything very closely because the stencil started once again fading again. My marker started fading. I had to go back again, look at it again. But, you know, take your time. It always comes eventually. As you can see, I was trying to do his unibrow and it was nearly anything there. Like, I was looking at it the same way Morty looking at him. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but we're gonna get through this. You know that? So these are the final updates, like the shading in parts. So this is just me looking back, seeing all of the lines that wasn't, lines that can make a little darker, or shading in on its parts that's supposed to be a little dark. only thing left to do is the shadow at the bottom, so working through that. That was coming out very well. I just had to make sure that I wasn't going over the shoes at all, so made the shadow. I remember you guys telling me using baby oil helps remove the stencil, so I've been using that, and that's been helping a lot. Been helping me a lot. I appreciate all of the support that I get and all of the motivation that I get. I truly do appreciate that. If you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, or subscribe. Share it to other people. Let them know that you like the video. That would be great as well.